And I couldn't do that if I... Yeah, okay. Now the question is, am I gonna give him the chef's hat? And the answer, I think, is no. I can't give him the chef hats. He's like, I need it on... I think the utility from Poltergeist and Capsy Kid are both... I fucking hate Ghost, bro! What's up, everyone? Hope you all had a good weekend. I did. I went to one of my friend's birthday party. Longtime friend, actually. It was really nice. We danced a lot. It was really cool. And, yeah, I went to, protest against, like, the rise of... against stuff in my country. You know, French people always be protesting. That's us. Anyways. So, I managed to get the account back to 1400 after the, you know, the debacle of me trying out Gourmet last time. Because I tried it a bunch more, you know, while I was off stream, well, off stream. I don't really stream these days, but, you know, off camera, off recording, off the records. This one's off the records. I turned off my body cam. What am I saying? Yeah, it was off the records. Yeah, Gourmet's tough to figure out, man. I can't lie. It really seems fun. I really want to try it out and stuff, but it's so hard. I mean, I'm gonna go back to Team Planner, and, you know, oh no, you've uncovered my secret. I'm a dirty ground player. I'm gonna try to see, you know? Because if we can, I don't know, I really want to give it a try, you know? It's the whole new synergy. It's really exciting. We gotta see, But, you know, I'm just gonna play normally. I won't overforce it this time because that will result in a top 8, inevitably. By the way, Roy's here. Once again, go check out Roy's stream. Roy's pretty cool. I say that, honestly, almost entirely based from, like, what he says in the discussion, like, the discussion thread, I guess. The discussion... How do you say it? The stuff, like, the page on Discord? The discussion page on Discord? I don't know. I know there's a word for it that's, like, more specific, but right now it's escaping my mind, so whatever. So we do find Knackley here. We have some pretty interesting items. Of course, I'm gonna go for the magnet here. Gives me the best combinations of either muscle band or upgrade, depending on what I decide to go for. We can sell the bugs. I'm gonna pick up the Knackley, just in case we do go Gourmet, and that's gonna be it. And out of all of these, I'm picking Pichu, in case I go Baby. There you go. Explaining my picks real quick. But yeah, I actually almost never tuned into the stream. And I'm sorry, Roy. It must be heartbreaking for you to hear this if you're watching my video. I'm sorry, Roy. I just don't have the time to watch, like, a bunch of pack streamers. There's so many of them now. But I know you're cool from the way you talk. You know, it's a vibes-based thing, kind of. Anyways, he's actually on his not Roy account, but that is him. Do not let yourself be fooled. Dude, I feel like every single time I record a video, I instantly get muscle band plus showdown. Maybe I overuse that like combination. Maybe it's not always good, you know? Maybe I should try to stray from that. We don't really have anything good, I'll be honest. This is not a good early game. We can honestly go for lose streaking. Yeah, honestly what I'm gonna do here is just go for a full open lose streak. I'm gonna actually take the baby in case I get Iggly buff on the next round. I can, like, play baby, you know, this way. I could be locking for that Ditto, but I feel that's gonna restrict my options, you know, to lock a slot for so long until I can actually buy it. I don't know. Lately, I've been thinking, like, early Dittos kind of suck. Oh, look, we're actually gonna mess up this guy's own baby streak. We're gonna give him a win, so he won't get to stack baby chances this round. Of course, I planned all of this. I had spies in his house telling me what was going on. But yeah, anyways. By the way, guys, if you enjoy my content, you know, same as usual, make sure to drop a little comment. I love to see those tokens of your, like, appreciation. It honestly makes my day every time. If you haven't already, you can subscribe to the channel too. And if you're really, really dedicated, what you can do is go on over to the description and click on my TP link, and you can give me a donation. Any donation helps, even small ones. Especially since YouTube's been kind of like, I don't know, it's been tough to actually get the money that I made on YouTube for some reason. It's been, like, kind of weird. Okay, more good components, honestly. I feel like I'm gonna go for this. And, you know, since I haven't actually hit any more babies, I'm just gonna sell that guy, and we can lock the Israel that's in the shop, in case we get Iggly buff on the next roll, but we're still going for an open fort lose streak here. We're going for money maxing strats. Oh, speaking of money maxing, can I pull that up here? I wonder. There are no special items that will appear on some carousels. Okay, I don't see it here though. But basically now there's a chance on carousel that you get a special carousel and you get the chance to get a Gimme Ghoul coin for 10 gold, and what it does is it increases your interest every round by 1. I mean, not every round, like, it goes up by 1, but, like, you know, you get +1, like, income, definitively, and it increases your max interest threshold by 1, so you can now actually save up to 60 gold for 6 gold interest, and that item is fucking broken, and I want to tell you, it is absolutely worth, like, spending the 10 gold every time, okay? Like, get that. If you get that, I think it's, yeah, it's Gimme Ghoul, give you that, of course, like, you know there's, like, carousel events where various Pokemon will appear. For example, Wobbuffet will give you a swap ticket that will let you, like, use it on one of your components or full items to, you know, re-roll it into a random one. Okay, we can lock that pair, actually, that seems pretty good. Maybe we can go for something like Grass Monster. Let me check the additionals. So nothing particular. We have a lot of Gourmet additionals, actually, so we're going to try to play Gourmet. We're going to hard force Gourmet again. Hopefully, this time it goes better. We have good items this time. I feel like we can do something with that. So wait, let me go to the team planner, let me go to Gourmet. Let me add in everything. So my mistake is trying to go vertical. I should, like, pick up Gourmet units to get a Gourmet unique, but then I should, like, you know, build a team around it that's, like, not all Gourmet, you know? Anyways, we have attained maximum money now, so we don't have to lose streak anymore. I mean, we kind of do, but not really. Okay, what is Fido? I don't think his thing is very good. Let's see, what can I make here, right? I could actually make, like, a more classic item set, like Pokédoll, Upgrade, Red Orb. That seems pretty good, actually. I think I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna level up here, buy a bunch of random units, and just put them all in for now. Maybe, you know, if I'm lucky, I'll kill 1 unit or something. I'm level 5, so this is the max yet. Just gonna give this to you, and then we're gonna make this and this, and give this to you, I guess. Yeah, and maybe these guys can kill, like, 1 unit or 2. That'd be nice. But anyways, yeah, we've made a shit ton of money, so we're in a really good spot. But yeah, I was saying, right, the new special carousels. So you got Wobbuffet, which gives you a swap ticket. You've got Kecleon, who sells Synergy Stones for 10 gold. And you've got another one, but I forgot who it was, who sells completed items for 10 gold. And that's all the ones I've seen so far. I don't know if there are any more different ones. Maybe there are. I'm not actually sure. Alright, so we're gonna roll for Gourmet units now. Hopefully we hit them. Yes, here's Capsa Kid. Very good. So we only need 1 more now. I'm gonna try to still pick up something that can actually, like, win around here, maybe. Okay, so we get this, which is the last one we needed to actually trigger a Gourmet portal. So we're gonna do this, actually. And I think this is definitely not enough to beat Guerra, huh? Fuck. I gotta think quick. Nah, it's too late to think quick. I think I just lose. We'll see, though. Maybe not. We do have good items on this Mareep, so it's possible that he pulls through and kills it if he doesn't get focused immediately. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen, actually, probably. Maybe. Come on. Oh, no, it's looking bad. It was really close, but I hate this, man. They need to make Gyarados a little bit easier. Okay, anyways, here are the 2 portals. Let's go for it again. Of course, this one gets taken, but we get to get the other one at the other side. Okay, very good. So we're missing 1 component, I guess. Or not, actually. Where's that seed come from? I don't remember getting it. Did they make a pity system where even if you lose the Gyarados, you still get the component now? Is that how that works? Anyways, so we get Farfetch'd, which is... gain 30% creature. That seems really interesting, actually. That seems really, really interesting. So we're gonna immediately pick that. Of course. Give him this. I think that, like, the curry dish is still, like, the most broken thing ever. Anyways, we gotta build a team around this now. Which is gonna be the tough part, obviously. I think what I'm gonna do is actually, like, level up and just try to roll down immediately to, like, get strong units right away. Is that shit gonna help me? I don't know. I think, actually, yeah, it can. I'm gonna do this for now, which is usually not the best choice, but... Right now, we'd like to have 5 gourmet so we get 2 chef's hats, so we can use the other chef's hat on Farfetch'd. Would be nice, I think. For now, though, this seems to be good, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I think this guy was, like, upgrade. Wow, we actually lost. Felt like we were gonna win at first, but yeah, this guy's a good carry with those items. For now, we can probably keep him around, even though he's, like, not evolved, you know? Okay, Black Sludge. Poison the Pokemon that eats it if it has poison types. Restore instead. That's interesting. Can definitely be cool with, like, a lot of stuff. So what does this do? Razor of Wing. Deal damage to the targets. Okay. This is, like, Max Revive. I don't really have, like, anything that synergizes well with anything right now. I'd really just want to get another gourmet unit, I think. Poltergeist, that's nice, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Here's what I'm gonna do, I think. Something like that. Basically, I don't want him to give curry to bad units. I wanted to give him curry to Farfetch'd and this guy, to Litten. Basically, right? Okay, looks like we're gonna lose again here. My god. It's very difficult. I mean, I like, lost streaked for a while, so it's tough now to get back into it, definitely. Shup it. What do I want, bro? None of this shit is, like, good. I don't know. I can get, I think, okay. I'm gonna get Shiny Charm, I think is gonna be pretty good. Right? Or another Pokédoll. That could be good too. I gotta figure this shit out. It's just tough to figure out. I really want to, like, roll and hit the units that I'm supposed to hit, but I'm not hitting them, so it's, like, tough, you know? Swirlix. That's not the stuff I want. I want more Capsikids. I want stuff like this. I'm not hitting. I'm just not hitting anything. It's, like, actually kind of crazy. Okay. That is pretty good. That will help us get, like, a stronger thing, I guess. So now the curry has been given to the, like, the units that actually want it, which is really good. We can make another Pokédoll. We have another Chef Hat now. We give it to you. I give the Pokédoll to you. Okay, now we should be a little bit better, perhaps. So he starts off enraged now and goes in and kills everybody. That's pretty good. Now okay, using the spicy extract, he made Farfetch'd enrage again. Okay. Okay, so that seems pretty good so far. Okay, we actually managed to get a win. Let's go. It was against the other weakest guy, but we got a win. So a win is a win. That is really good. Gain 30% crit chance and allow the ability to critically strike. I wonder how spicy extract crit would work. If it would even work. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we have to have a side carry, right? Basically is the thing. I think this is definitely better than Vanillite, probably. I don't see Vanillite doing anything useful. I really want to level up and put in this guy, so we have, like, a rock kind of frontline guy. That's going to help us with, like, protecting our backline guys, which I guess aren't actually even that important. Right now, Litten's doing all the heavy lifting. The heavy Litten. Okay, but there he is, yeah. But first, turn out the damage tab. Okay. So, this is kind of interesting, right? We need a carry that can use items like these, obviously. A range carry would be better than Litten, but in the meantime, an assassin like himself is fine, I think. Okay, we got another Capsicid, which is definitely really good for us. So yeah, he gets enraged for 5 seconds at the start of the match, which is really good. So wait, how did that work? Because I don't see the curry on any... Can a thing not have 2 dishes at once? Is that how that works? Can you not have 2 dishes at once? I'm gonna try putting in the... I guess the Nacli is the strongest right now. So if I put in Nacli, I'm gonna try this out next round. Let's see. Does Farfetch enrage is the question. If he does, okay, he didn't. That was a PvE round anyways, so we can, like, test this sort of stuff out, right? So I guess something cannot actually get 2 dishes at once, which is a little bit weird, but whatever. Okay, so you have to manage it this way. Yeah, that's okay. Damn, only 40 HP is tough though. I really want to make a comeback bot, and, like, this looks better than last time, but, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. I did lose a lot of money still. Alright, so now he does get it, and now this guy's getting leak. Which is, like, actually completely useless now that I think about it, so maybe I should actually do this and give the chef hat to something that actually... Oh, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, this guy gives, like, PP, which is so fucking good. Right? You want to make a lot of these guys cast. Like this guy, I want to make both these guys cast, right? And I'm going to make a King's Rock and just give it to Farfetch right now. And I'm going to take a Magnet, I believe, is going to be good. And I think, okay, Cherubi, gain 50 ability power. That's also interesting. We can definitely play Gourmet Grass. There's definitely, like, a good overlap here. Like, if I put in Cherubi, I would have Grass 3 right now. I don't know how good Grass 3 is, but... So yeah, the problem now that I have, that I'm facing, is that I do have a guy that's making everybody enrage in the back, but the problem is... I don't have a range carry, actually. My carry is a guy that's just gonna jump in, you know? So that's not very good. Alright, this is good, though. If I can find something like a range carry here to replace Litten, it would actually be fucking perfect. Or if I can evolve Litten, that's also pretty good, you know? So a good range carry. That could work. That could work. AD Sobble, that could definitely work. Fuecoco. What about Fuecoco? Blow. Raging Flames. 50% of attack as special damage. Oh, so now he scales with AD. Okay, okay, this looks like the ideal carry for my situation then. Especially since I already have, like, a fire guy. So it's, like, really interesting now. Yeah, this guy's using this, which is, like, really good. He's making everybody enrage. Oh, man, I'm already 18 HP, though. What is up, bro? Is this, like, the worst combo ever made of all time? Like, I don't understand. I'm not supposed to be losing this hard. Like, this time I did everything kind of correctly. I don't know. Okay, yeah, this is always worth it, in general. The only case it might not be worth it is when you're gonna lose the next round and you want to use the gold to... Oh, okay, this is... Okay. This might even be better than Fuecoco. So if I can actually use this, this will be, like, super good. Actually, maybe not, because you want something that stays in the back. Maybe. It's actually so fucking tough to figure out, but I'm gonna roll and try... This guy could also be interesting, because he has fire and rock. We get Scovillain, so that's new. That's really good. We get Steenie, so that's new. That's really good, too. We get another Fuecoco. If I can evolve Fuecoco, or if I can miraculously get another of this guy and, like, evolve him as well, that would be insane. Okay, so you only want this guy to get the T, you want this guy to get the Curie. So it's like this, I would say. This definitely, like, opens up possibilities for really interesting comps, I think. Here's what I'm gonna do, yeah. This, and then you give this to something else, like Steenie, I think. So something can only get one dish at the same time. So it's actually really fucking tough to figure out what you want to do with it. But yeah, look, he enraged and then he, like, cast and, like, killed everybody. So hopefully we win this round. And... Ooh, okay, he's going insane. My Fuecoco is going insane. Wow, that actually didn't do damage. I don't understand how that shit works. I'll be honest, I literally don't understand how any of that shit works. So, we give Curry to both of these. My two strongest units will enrage. Then he gave T to himself, so he's gonna heal everybody, and gave T to him, so he's gonna make them enrage again. So this seems pretty good right now. We're trying to figure it out. It's really hard, but we're trying to figure it out. So we have this guy maybe for later. I don't know. Who could, like, replace Crocolore. But I think Crocolore is actually really good for this right now, so... I just want, like, a last item for him, like a... Okay. So we reset the enrage now. Make everybody enrage. So yeah, actually maybe the one thing I'd like to have is, like, a mana item for Scovillain, so he makes shit enrage at a much greater frequency. But this guy is, like, doing damage now, so that's really good. So now I gotta wonder what kind of fucking legendary I'm gonna get. I don't know if the, like, gourmet legendaries are good. I don't know what I'd actually want as my legendary. I think I'm gonna lock all that, maybe. And we're gonna try to figure it out. Maybe we get a Gourmet Legendary that's like better than Farfetch, just that. Like Farfetch actually doesn't feel all that good. Or maybe just instead of Steenie, or instead of Knuckle Stack. Like, yeah, just something was like better stats. You know, Steenie's thing is not that bad. I think I should make a Gourmet 6 where you get 3 Chef's Hats. Like, I think that would be really good. Maybe I should do this just so that he also gets tea. The thing is, like, Polteageist getting tea, that's also not bad, so I don't know. This is, like, so tough. By the way, this is definitely the hardest comp to play in the game right now. Trying to figure out which dish to give to who and stuff like that is, like, impossible. Okay, we're gonna buy both of these. I guess I'm gonna try to go for the Gourmet Portal if I can. If I can't, we'll see. Move out the way. But this will be my first time actually getting one of the Gourmet Legendaries, so that's actually, like, huge compared to before. Maybe we can actually make something cool happen now. I wonder if their dishes are really broken or not. We'll have to see, I guess. Because they could definitely be better than the Polteageist, actually, now that I think about it. Because what's his dish? Oh, that's really interesting. So instead of doing that, when he's holding the chef hats, he just gains, like, permanent AP. That's kind of cool, but also feels kind of bad for me right now, I guess. Regardless, I don't think any of these other guys is going to be good for me, so I'll just pick Guzzlord, I think. And I don't know if I want to give him the chef hat. I think I'm going to put Guzzlord in over Steenie, maybe. I don't know. I think I'm actually going to do this. If he makes Guzzlord enraged, that's really good for me. And maybe, yeah, maybe Rock has, like, outlived its usefulness at this point. Wait, no, I think that was dumb. Yeah, I think that was actually really dumb. And we should keep Rock, because I wanted to, like, transfer the items anyways. And I couldn't do that if I... Yeah, okay. Now the question is, am I gonna give him the chef's hat? And the answer, I think, is no. I can't give him the chef hats. He's like, I need it on... I think the utility from Polteageist and Capsy Kid are both... I fucking hate Ghost, bro! Why? Like, I was winning this round and then fucking get ghosted. I just died of the Ghost Curse roll. Come on! Every single time I want to make anything interesting happen, Ghost fucks me. Where's my gourmets? Oh, I sold 2 gourmets. I'm so stupid. I'm actually so stupid. Okay, there you go. I trolled it. I trolled it so hard. Okay, there you go. That's what I wanted to do. Fuck! Now he won't actually get, like, the enrage this round. I'm so motherfucking stupid, bro. Oh no, I trolled it so hard. Okay, I gotta, like, level up and put something else in, or else I'm gonna lose. I gotta find something that I can put in. Anything. Fuck. Well, I guess I put in Ditto. Oh, here's another Ghost 6 player. So funny. I love Ghost. My god, bro. Is this really what's gonna happen? Like, I was this close to figuring it out, like the great secret of Gourmet, and then I just get Ghost 6 by 2 people. Yeah, do your emotion, do your little emotion. Fucking Ghost, bro. Why you gotta play Ghost? I don't understand. They come out with all these new cool comps, and y'all gotta play Ghost. Look at this. Fucking 2 Ghost 8 player in this thing. They really gotta delete Ghost. Alright, we're back in. So, my thoughts on that game. I think... yeah, using the Gourmet as a supporting cast for, like, a carry or 2 definitely seems to be the way to go about it. What region do I want? I'm gonna pick the Dragon region. I mean, actually, yeah, I don't know. None of these regions really yield any really good units, I guess. Like, all the dragons for the Dragon region are for way later, so it actually doesn't matter. So yeah, the dish effects, some of them are really powerful. Like Capsicum's dish seems really powerful. Polteageist's dish seems really powerful. Some of them seem kind of meh. Like the, what's his name? Knucklestack's dish seems kind of meh. I don't know. There's like... but it's possible to make it, like, work in a way where you really, like, create a good situation with those dishes. Well, what I just said made no sense. Let me back up a little bit. It's definitely possible to make something cohesive, and that's actually good with those dishes. Like, they give really good effects, some of them at least. And especially, ooh, electric. We can play electric this game. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm breaking out of the usual format. I guess I'm gonna make another 1 hour video because there's gonna be at least this game in this. Because I really wanted to go again and talk about what I felt like about this game. My real thoughts on Gourmet. But the problem is, one, because of the way this game works, if you want to play a comp, you have to get it up pre-T10 so you can get a unique that works within the comp, right? Or else you can't play it. And I think definitely that 3 gourmet is like kind of nice, but only getting like 1 hat and 1 dish. It's like kind of whatever, I guess. I don't know, it's like, it seems difficult to actually justify putting 3 slots into just 1 dish, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's like not that good. I'm gonna try to play electric, yeah, maybe we still pick this just in case, but yeah. I'm gonna try to play electric, but my items are god-awful for that, so I don't know actually. Maybe we won't. I'll pick water. Yeah, so you have to go 5 gourmet, and if you want to go 5 gourmet, you probably want the gourmet unique. Like, it's difficult for me to imagine a comp that has 5 gourmet and then a unique that's not gourmet, because then what slots does that leave you? Like, you know, it's gonna be tough to build a comp around that, because vertical gourmet, like full gourmet units, does not work. The gourmet units themselves, except for like, I don't know, probably Guzzlord, I guess, they don't really have any carry potential themselves, so you gotta rely on an outside of comp carry, which makes it, oh, this is, okay. I think this is always worth it. Wonderbox is such a good item. The problem with this one is that, you know, with the like random completed item, like, sometimes it's better not to pick it and to just go for the gold. Because like, especially if you're not like gonna win really, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play ground actually. With the items that I have, that's probably what I should do, is to play ground. So what I'm gonna do actually is accept to lose this round, so I can actually still keep my like 10 gold. I'm gonna play 1 Geodude, I guess. Good luck, Geodude. Okay. But yeah, back to my thoughts on gourmet. So it's like tough to engineer. You have this whole thing to do, the positioning, which is extremely restrictive because else the dishes will end up on the wrong units, which also means that this limits your ability to correctly position against enemy threats, because you gotta like think about enemy threats while also maintaining correct positioning of, you know, how you want your dishes to go. You need to find a carry that's good, that doesn't need like his synergies to function, his own synergies, because you won't be able to invest very much into those synergies, you know. Oh, okay, we get some really good stuff. I'm gonna pick the water, however. Playing ground lately, like I could have picked glasses and get another wonder box, and that would have been really good, but from what I've been doing lately, it feels like it's not really worth it a lot of the time to play ground without going for at least 2 green orbs. So now I'm going back to my old playstyle of like really focusing on green orb items. But yeah, so you have this positioning constraint. You have this team building constraint where it's like hard to find a carry that like can function well without having a lot of his synergy. So something like Crocolore was a good example. Basically you need a carry that's really good for his spell and not for his synergies. There aren't a lot of these, but it's possible. So then you want to exploit something like mana buffing plus like speed buffing or AP buffing or enrage or stuff like that, basically. And I'm like, that sounds so fun, and it was honestly fun last game, well, up until I lost, because I felt like I was actually cracking the code, kinda, and it was like, I don't know, this really cool thing that felt like 200 IQ. The problem is it even worth the effort? Because someone can just pick up, like, you know, Ghost 8 or anything like that. Well, I hate Ghost 8 in general, but it could be true for, like, I don't know, Water 9, Ground 8, you know, a very simple comp that doesn't require this much preparation, this much, like, it's not that tough to get to play it, it's not that tough to actually play it. Like, when I say get to play it, I mean gather the units before Gyarados and then get the unique and then, like, build the comp. It's not that tough to actually play it, like, you don't need to do anything except, like, do a little bit of positioning, you know, for these comps. Especially for Ghost 8, you know. And they're actually going to be much stronger than you most of the time, unless you had a really crazy carry that really synergizes well with the dishes you can give him, you know. So I don't know, is it actually that good? Is it actually worth it? I'd say for now, it seems like not. Like, it might just be me. The comp's really hard to play, so it's possible that I still have a great margin of progression and you can actually make crazy stuff with that comp, right? But for now, I'd say not. I'm expecting it to be buffed soon, maybe. Maybe. It's a maybe, okay? Like, I'm not... I don't work for the game, I don't look at the meta reports, you know, the comp hasn't been out for a while, but my current sentiment on it is that right now it looks a little bit underpowered. And of course I would be biased because I tried playing it 3 times and then 3 times I just lost. But, you know, it's not just my experience, it's the stuff that I've said. Like, there's basically too much constraints, you know, that you need to restrict yourself to when you're trying to play Gourmet to actually get what's good out of the comp, and I think ultimately it's not worth it, right? Those are my thoughts about it. Okay, now back on the game at hand. Because yeah, I started it, I'm not just gonna like cut off the video like this, so we're gonna try to make up for that elo loss. You know, and then I think I'll be done with my Gourmet arc for a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna try to play Gourmet at all until they buff it, because right now it just feels like guaranteed top bottom 6. Like, I don't know. This game, I actually like the other games. You know, I was kind of trolling. I was rolling too much in the mid game. This game I actually played pretty well, I'd say, and I really tried to like make it work, and I don't know, there was bad results. I mean, there was the fuck up where I like sold Knucklestack Nut and Steenie, not realizing that this would like actually fuck me up. Okay, I can take this, that's pretty good. Because then I wouldn't have enough Gourmet units to actually get the 5 Gourmet, which is the one that makes it really interesting, the thing that gives you double dishes, right? So we can, there's 2 possibilities. We can slam to this, or we can wait till Gyarados to see if we get a Gligar, and then we would like to keep a Glasses to make Razorfang so we can evolve him. All the latest games I've been playing ground, I have been completely unable to evolve Gligar. I think I got Gligar like 4 or 5 times lately. I did not evolve him a single time. Every game, I just wouldn't get like either Magnet or Shades for the whole game. I don't know what's up with that. It's like, I've been really unlucky. So maybe in this one we can actually get Gliscor. Yeah, we'll see. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend you play it right now. It's like really difficult to play, and the payoff doesn't seem worth it right now. But you know, maybe later. It's a really interesting like synergy in theory. It's just, I think, just a question of numbers, you know, or maybe a question of unit distribution. It would be actually really nice if you could like have a carry, like at least an early game carry, you know, that's Gourmet, and not just supporting units. Because if I look at it, right, okay, hold on, I gotta do something here, just so I don't lose. Okay, there you go, perfect, boom, and I get foreground in, so I get more chances of my portal. Okay, so, if I go to Synergy and I look at Gourmet, all these units, they only have supporting spells. Not a single one of them has a damaging spell. This guy does CC, and he's like not very good due to being wild, so his stats are nerfed to account for like, you know, the wild stats boost. This guy's like, he grants shield and inflicts burns, it's kind of whatever. This guy heals everyone. This guy grants enraged to like nearby units, but he's not like, you know, dealing damage by himself. This guy puts shit to sleep. I don't even understand what this one does. It's like, that seems like the worst spell ever. That seems like the most do-nothing spell ever. That's also a support effect. Basically, they all have support effect except like Bounce Sweet, and Bounce Sweet is not like, it's a single target attack. It's not gonna carry, basically. Yeah, like, okay, wait. Oh fuck, I wasn't looking. Thank god there are ground portals left over. I was just like trying to, you know, give you the explanation. So I think that's why the synergy is bad right now. Because it's like too heavily focused on support units and effects. Basically, if you try to play Gourmet, you're most of the time going to be left without a carry. And ooh, we got some really interesting choices here. I'm going to pick Kecleon, I feel like. I haven't played Kecleon in a long while, and Kecleon in ground is like really strong. Because, you know, you get a unit that naturally heals himself, and then you give him like stat buffs over time. That's like a really good recipe for success, right? Recipe? Recipe? How do you pronounce it? I'm so bad at like pronunciation sometimes. So we don't get Gligar, so we can actually slam this Wonder Box, and I'm actually going to give it to Keck right away, because I think he's a pretty good holder for it. He's going to, like, doing this is going to give me a lot of tempo. Like, late game, maybe I would rather have this on, like, a 3-star carry or my Legendary, but I need to win right now, you know, so I can actually get to the late game, so it's good to give him that. Let me turn on the damage now that I'm finished with my super long explanation on Gourmet, and we can actually, like, focus on this game, you know? Okay, we're gonna get destroyed here. This guy has a really, like, slammed a lot of items. He's really trying to go for the early game win. And it's been working out for him so far. He's like 100 HP. So yeah, we lose to that, but that's fine. Kecleon still did a lot of damage. Even though he didn't draft like particularly good items. Okay, we're getting some interesting stuff here. I think I definitely want charcoal, which we had been lacking. I'm gonna go to the team planner and clear it all. So am I in a ground region? Yes, I am. So I'm gonna be on the watch out for. Obviously, I'm gonna put in like, yeah, this guy, this guy, this guy. Those are the classics. And then outside of this, you want to always keep. Well, I guess we already have him, so I don't need to do that. But yeah, that's the ones you never want to miss. Along with these. These are really good. And for the rest, we'll fill in the gaps, you know, as we go. Okay, perfect. So I kind of want to sell the mud. I should have actually done it this round, but I was busy like with the team planner. I'm gonna sell the mudkip and give the items to Piloswine because I also know that Piloswine isn't gonna remain in my team for very long, you know. And yeah, I want to give you know, a bad unit, like a bad. It's not bad. It's not a bad unit in the sense that it's ass, but it's like outdated, quote unquote. Like it's late in the game to be running mudkip, you know. I don't want him to be holding the green orb because he's gonna likely die very fast. And then the green orb will like lose its effect because it's only working for your team while the unit that's holding it is alive. So I want to give it to something tankier, you know. I'm gonna pay 10 gold for the gimme gold coin. It's always worth it, always fucking worth it. If just for the effect that it gives you like +1 gold per round permanently. You gotta buy it every time. This guy, last time he didn't buy it. Like I was in a game with him off stream before that. He didn't buy it and then he went top 8. And I think he's gonna repeat the experience, honestly. It's always worth it to buy it. Like, mathematically speaking, it's a sound choice. Because what does the 10 gold you do? Why would you want to keep the 10 gold? Because it grants you, like, a higher threshold. So it grants you +1 gold for the next round. This grants you +1 gold every round. Like, you know, it's... I mean, I don't know. I don't see a reason not to buy it, basically. So we're going to do this. Do this just to be a little bit stronger. This could come back to bite me in the ass because, you know, sometimes in some late game situations you do want to keep Piloswine because I'm actually going to put in ice because this guy's not actually doing anything right now for the comp. And I think we're going to be happy to have put in ice because he has a Whimsor with a fucking, like, Soldew. So, you know, maybe we'll be able to resist that a little bit better with the ice synergy in. I think we're just going to lose though because... You know, normal is like super fucking strong in the early game. I guess Farfetch has been nerfed a little bit. His spell used to be like AoE, inflict paralysis for 8 seconds, everything. Now it's just like damage. Which is actually like definitely more on theme for Farfetch. Like he's just using Slash, you know, he's not going to use Razor Wind. Nobody like is, you know, catching Farfetch'd in the main games and teaching it Razor Wind. Like it can learn that, but that's not a move that's emblematic of it. Him having Slash makes a lot more sense, in my opinion. But anyways, we're gonna chill out. Oh yeah, bad habit of me. I put in some XP that I shouldn't have because this increases my max interest by 1. So I should actually be waiting until I hit 60 gold to be actually spending my gold now. So I'm gonna do that for the next few rounds. So let's see, what are we up against? So this guy who's like, yeah, probably gonna go fairy or monster. Mawile is kind of nice because like, if you pick this as your T10, it's pretty versatile. You can go a lot of comps. Like, he could go Mono Fairy, Mono Steel. He could go, like, some sort of monster comp. You know, it's like... It's a pretty all-around good unit. So we have a Fire Ghost guy. Hopefully not gonna go Ghost 8. Maybe he will. It looks like he's planning to play, Hisuian Typhlosion. He is in a Ghost region, so he can do it. He's rolling for it right now. We have Sound Normal here. Field. Sound Normal here again, and then Goldangle. So probably gonna play either Ghost 8 or Steel in the late game. He just doesn't have like the units yet. Okay, and we have me, who's playing ground. So right now we're in a pretty good spot. We have a lot of house, lots of gold saved up. We should be fine. We should like get into our late game really fast. We have good items as well. Like it's gonna be nice, I think. Sorry. Ugh. Okay. Ooh, very nice. Okay. We get to make another green orb again, which is really, really good. So I could give it to Kecleon, I think. I think that's actually a fair choice, you know what? I will give it to Kecleon, maybe. We get to make a red orb, which is going to be really useful. I'm going to give it to this. Only because it's like a ranged unit, you know, so it can get all these auto attacks in pretty easily, right? I'm going to put all my sturdiest units in front of him, now that he's actually somewhat important, so that he doesn't, like, you know, so that the mons standing in front of him don't just die quickly and then he gets, like, you know, ganked in the back line. I'm actually gonna do this. Add in rock. Yeah, that's pretty nice, I think. We can sell one Mudkip, because even if I get Marsh Stomp at this point, it's like a outdated unit, you know, I'm not gonna put it in. And yeah, we're gonna probably win this round, I'd say, because Kecleon is like rolled really good items here. And he's like, it's gonna be really tough to kill him, because he's healing himself. He also has Green Orb healing himself over time, so it's like, you know. Okay, we win this round. Let me show you the damage. Kecleon is the MVP of this round. Okay, we start getting my my more late gamey units, you know. That's pretty good. We can level up now. We can actually put in 6 ground. That's really good. Sell this guy. We're never buying him again. We keep ice in because it's like, it's always a good bonus to have a little bit of a, you know, special defense. We could actually play ground and morph this game, now that I think about it. It's not something I do very often. But this guy opens up this possibility, and we do have Kecleon, so it's possible to do. Maybe we can do something with that. We'll see. It seems like this guy's planning to play like Ghost 8 in the late game, which I hate him for that, of course. Ghost 8 was like a morph. He has a really good Goldango item, so he's definitely winning this round, I feel like. Yeah, because I don't think I can actually break through that. Like the Muscle Band plus healing item. Maybe I can actually. It looks like my units are kind of getting into it. Kecleon, he's like dropping really low every time, but he's healing back up. Okay, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. We manage. Trapinch is actually the highest damage dealer. So here we get a ticket that lets you like re-roll one of your items. This is a pretty good thing, and it doesn't cost anything to take it, so you know you should always take it, of course. I don't think I'm going to use it right away. Maybe when I get to Lugia, I'm going to use it on the seed to see what's up. The way it works, by the way, now is that Tower Duo gives you like a full item. So this would be my last item if I don't reroll anything. Pokémon. Pokémon is pretty good. I just don't have like a unit that can really use it. Or actually, I guess I have Diglett. Is it worth it to do it for Diglett? I'll do it for Diglett. You know what? Doing it for Diglett. Hashtag doing it for Diglett. Okay, nice. Yeah. Okay, very good. Alright, and we'll just wait and see how the next round plays out. We are maybe a little bit late on leveling up, I guess, but we should be fine. Honestly, we should be completely fine. I am not worried in the slightest about the outcome of this game. This seems like a guaranteed top 4 for me, at least. Like, I'm not gonna bottom 5, which is usually what you'd be worried about. Losing Elo, you know, like, you can't win them all. But you cannot win them all, but you can not lose them all. You know what I mean? In this game, which is what kind of nice. Like, you can always try to play it safe and like go for the top 4. You know, if things are going wrong for you. Okay, it looks like we will be losing this one hover this round at least against the Sound team. I think we should be fine because his Sound like unit is Odino, so it's like. Whatever. He gave him some crit stuff, by the way, which I think is actually completely useless, because maybe it crits the amount of PP it restores? Is that, like, oh, no, okay. It was just a Wonder Box, that's why he had that. Okay, okay. Because I thought this choice of items doesn't really make sense. Even in the context of knowing that, like, support units can crit their spells, this guy doesn't even actually have, like, a support spell that grants stats or anything, so I wouldn't know how how crit works on his spell. Maybe restore more mana, but yeah, turns out it was just a Wonder Box. Okay, so we're gonna beat this really easily. At this point of the game, just like trying to run a bunch of quote-unquote strong units with just like slammed items is not good enough, I would say. Like, compared to like a real strategy. You know, a real strategy. Not a real strategy. Not that like trying to play strong board isn't a real strategy, but I mean like a built-out, fleshed-out synergy like board, you know. Synergied-out board, yeah. Okay, I can't really put in, like, 8 ground. I mean, I can, but I'd have to roll a little bit, I guess, and try to hit some ground units. If I do this, I can at least take out ice, which is, like, better. So we're gonna just stay like this. I don't want to, like, roll too much right now. And we're gonna see what, I guess, units we get. It would be nice, we gotta pray to get another ground region, because we haven't found any Burmese yet, and, you know, we really want that. But yeah. let's see what we get from this one. So we get Scope Lens. That's kind of awful. So we're actually going to use the reroll ticket here. Oh, we get this, which is really good. I mean, it's going to be really good if I get Zygarde as my legendary. If it isn't, then I don't really care about that. Okay, we get a double ground portal, so we have pretty good odds to get Zygarde. We're going to reroll the Scope Lens now. We got a Moonstone. Okay, maybe I should have kept the Scope Lens, I guess. That's actually completely awful for me. Can't do anything with that. There isn't even, like, a ground fairy. Like, even if I wanted to use it, I couldn't. Did we get a ground region? We at least did. We didn't get Zygarde, but we got Groudon. Which is, like... okay, I guess. We can put in Groudon and give him this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we can actually still use this, but it's going to take a little more effort for me to do so. Sorry, we put in a ground here. We're going to roll a little bit, try to get some good units out here. Okay, we get Burmy, which is really excellent. Boom, which is really what we've been looking for. Turtwig can disappear. I don't care about Turtwig at all. So we're going to put him here where he's going to be safe and sound. The units that I'm going to replace, obviously, is this guy, Piloswine, at some point. Going to replace him. We would like to find Rhydon, of course. Here's the Ghost players. Here they come. I don't have any NTCC items this time, so yeah. Like, looks like I'm probably going to get destroyed, honestly. I mean, he doesn't have Ghost 8 just yet, so maybe if we somehow win this round, we can take him out here and save everybody from getting fucking Ghost 8'd. He still has 5 HP remaining. That's sad. That's so sad for me. And for everyone else involved in this lobby. There we get another of these guys. Get a Ditto, that's pretty good. We're gonna roll a little bit deep. I really want to get strong right now. Because my team's not actually all that hot right now. It looks like the rolls are not being very favorable to me. Okay, so we get this guy right after we sell the guy that would have been useful for... I don't know, I might be a generational dumbass, I don't know. Oh, second time he rolls a long distance item. I think this time it's actually going to be really good for us, because this guy's playing poison, so it's good that he's staying out of harm's way. At least a little bit, you know. And doing, like, good DPS from the back line. Oh wait, that's actually Piloswine. Damn, Piloswine carried, was that? I guess he rolled really goated items. I thought that was Kecleon, like, who rolled those items, but turns out it wasn't. Okay, that was actually close. I didn't get the time to see what this guy actually does. Okay, we get this, which is really good. So I know we want, like... oh, this would be... please. No! I really wanted the fluffy tail. No! Looks like the ghosts are gonna get me. They're out to get me. I'm gonna get this upgrade, I guess. Yeah, upgrade's pretty good. In my situation. Maybe we should chill out on the rolls a little bit. Because we did win our last two rounds and we still have good HP, so we should like wait a little bit, maybe. I'm gonna change my positioning a little bit. Because now that I put the item on him, he's gonna get doubled, so I want him to be next to the... I mean, I want to leave a little alcove there so that he can like clone himself and stuff. Always move the one with the item closer to your green orbs, because there's a chance that he's gonna follow them, since Wormadam only has 2 range, and then he can stick close to the green orb and that's good for you. But yeah, what I would have done if I got the Fluffy Tail is give it to Groudon, then sell the Piloswine and give him the the green orb as well, and then just slam the remaining Wonder Box on something else. But as you know, this is not what happened, so we didn't do that. Okay, looks like this guy, we're beating him. I don't know what he's playing. Is he playing like normal? Yeah, okay. Goodbye. Sorry, man. Okay. So we're still winning, so we're actually still gonna wait. We could roll, but this actually gives us, like, income, you know, additional income from staying above 60, so we're gonna stay above 60. We're gonna see that, how that goes, you know, for us. Rhydon would be really nice right about now, though. We can roll while we stay above 60, that's entirely fine. We're actually gonna lock this guy, you know, in case I refine the Ice Dragon, because we can actually put in Dragon with this guy and Vibrava and the Ice Dragon, even though we didn't get Zygarde, you know. Zygarde just makes it more convenient. This is the Ghost guy, but for some reason it seems like he's actually not playing Ghost 8 either. So thank God. Thank God for that. Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna, like, very easily dispatch this whole team. Oh, maybe not. What the fuck was that shit? Oh, he has a stack attack. I was like, sold you. Okay, so he's gonna get like a shit ton of shield every time he casts. We don't actually have any flinch sources, so this is actually proving to be really annoying for me. Okay, the shielding is halved when we get in. Oh, we lost. Okay, damn, that's actually crazy. Okay, so we get this guy now. We can roll, or we could save up and just go level 9. Our team's kind of weak though. I kind of want to roll. But I mean, I'm not really hitting anything crazy right now, so I don't want to go for Teddy. So this guy's really good. I'm going to lock him for now. But yeah, what I'm really hoping to see right now is Rhydon. Same as usual. This guy's really like the GOAT of ground units. This can never be overstated. He's too good. He's literally so fucking good. Let's see what we get here. None of this is really useful, I'd say. The Assault Vest is easily the best one though. So we can get that and just give it to Groudon. And let's roll some more. No, I don't care about you. Okay, finally we get that. That's pretty good. We have a double Ditto now. So once we do hit Rhydon, it'll be like really easily, you know, upgraded. I think my best odds is just to stay on this level, I think. So we can do something like this and give Groudon this and give him this. That's pretty good, I'd say. For now, that's like, it's giving Groudon Monster 2, which gives him like opportunity to actually scale through these rounds, you know. So that's like pretty good. So this is the sound guy, but he does not have a Chimecho, so sound's actually not that hot without Chimecho. So even like, we gave him a lot of time to scale his sound procs too, but it still wasn't enough. No Chimecho, no win. That's just how it goes. Groudon putting in an insane amount of damage this time around. Okay, so now we can chill out. We actually have a pretty strong team. I'm gonna put this guy on the very edge, I think, because I want him to, you know, when he casts, he dashes through everything, so if I want him to apply burn to the most units possible, I want him to be on the edge, basically. Because he's gonna go do like a big diagonal across the whole board, you know? Like, look at him right now. Look at Dugtrio. Okay. There he goes, he casts, boom, he hits. Hey, he hit like everything, but he only applied burn to 2 units. What gives? What gives, man? That's not how that works. Looks like we're gonna lose the Ghost. Is that Ghost? No, that's Artificial. He just has like a little bit of Ghost. Okay. Wow, he has a really strong Artificial team. Artificial's pretty good in the late game. He only has 4 RT and yet is doing so well. The Porygon's just like so fucking good though. Especially against ground, funnily enough. It's like really, really good. I'm gonna get... I want a Muscle Band, but who am I gonna give it to? Because, like, I just slammed other items on Groudon, so it's, like, not actually gonna be that useful, I guess. Probably on Rhydon, if I had to guess, then. Yeah, probably on Rhydon. Okay, so what do we gotta do now? Is, like, roll, I guess. Right, like, leveling up here would be a stupid move, I'd say. We have double Dittos, so whenever I hit something good... Did he do a lot of ice damage? I guess. We can put this in and, like, get ice in this way. I mean, it's probably useful against both of the guys I'm playing against, so it's probably a good shout to do this, I'd say. Maybe we lose this time, because Groudon had, like, much better positioning up against this guy last time. Yeah, okay, we did lose, damn. Okay, this is getting tough. I mean, if I'm not hitting any Rhydons, it's tough. But, like, I don't know if Rhydon would even make a big difference, that much of a difference here. Just, like, Porygon's so strong, because he steals my ground 8. And then he gets all the same benefits, like, from, like, scaling on a really strong range unit. So it's, like, you know, it's tough as fuck, obviously. We do get Flygon here, which is, like, something, I guess. This is a PV round, so we can chill out a little bit. And then we can decide what to do. I really wish I had like that muscle band before and I could put it on Groudon, but what do you want? That's life. Sometimes you don't get, like, things don't go the way you want them to, right? Yeah, getting right on here would be so nice. Okay, so we get what, like Lucky Egg and some other stuff that's like completely useless. We will take the Lucky Egg just for the raw stats. And we're gonna try to roll and like hit something good, I guess. Come on. Gotta roll kind of fast here. Okay, we do hit right on. Boom, boom. Put him in over this. We don't really have a holder for this. Lucky Egg is really good for right on though, so this is actually pretty nice. Because it gives him like huge chances to execute the enemy instantly. So it's like pretty good. We're gonna sell this and give this to... I hesitated too much. I think the unit I should give it to is Goodbye, because that's the only unit I have that actually has like any AoE kind of stuff at all. Wow, this is tough. We lost just barely. That's actually crazy. How did... Volcanion did so much damage. Despite me having like ice in, it still did a shit ton of damage, you know? But that's like a crit spell on a like AoE guy, so it's like normal. Porygon though remains like one of the best units in the game, I think. This might be the best unit in the game overall now. Like from whenever I tried it, it was always really good. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, 1 hour video. Sorry for no videos on the weekend. I think maybe this is gonna keep going as a trend in the future, me not posting on the weekends, you know. It's like, I've been really busy on the weekends lately, so, you know. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace!